Well, I wasn't gonna do any videos for a while because honestly, I got a lot of stuff going on. Doesn't mean for a long time, but I was gonna give it a couple weeks just because I got so much going on right now. But I have to do this one. So I want to talk about my boy Kerosene, John, for just a few minutes, and then I want to go into the fragrance itself. But I am blown away by this guy. I just think to be someone who does YouTube reviews and then to have so much creativity and passion that you go into the business of becoming a perfumier. It is, to me, awe-inspiring. So it's just like the coolest thing ever. Here's a guy um, that wasn't a perfumier, wasn't classically trained in fragrance. We're not talking like, um, I don't know, Maurice Roussel or whoever here. And has a life just like all of us. You know, you get up, put your pants on one leg at a time, go to work, go home. But inside there's that creative spark. There's that passion and that artistic feeling in your gut that you know you're destined to explore and create and be unique and inspiring, and that's an artist to me. And I admire John more than words can say. He is passionate and sensitive and caring, and he's strong and courageous. And how much heart does it take to put yourself on the line and say, this is what I believe in, and this art that I am creating is what feels good to me and makes sense to me, and I hope that it will inspire creativity and passion and positive energy in others. John, hats off to you. You are one of the most interesting, phenomenal guys I think that I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And this fragrance, like I said, I wasn't going to do any reviews or videos for a couple weeks because I've got a lot going on, but this came in my mailbox today. Actually, yesterday, I got home from work late, and I pulled it out and put it on my hand, and I've been waiting for this one for a while, and we've been talking about it, and it does not disappoint. It is everything that I expected, but yet nothing that I expected. And that's the mark of a true artist. John, hats off to you, buddy. Here we go.
Dance, it's all I wanna do, so won't you dance? I'm standing here with you, why won't you move? I'll get inside your groove, cause I'm on fire, 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 fire. It hurts when you get too close, but baby it hurts. If love is really good, you just want more. Even if it throws you to the fire, 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 fire. All the lovers that have gone before, they don't compare.
So why do my animals feel like they have to be the star of the show? What would I be without them? Because probably no one would watch me. But I'm doing this thing to Kerosene, and she never sits on the dining room table. She climbs up here and is like pushing on my elbow. What are you doing, Freeway? What are you doing? Okay, so everybody knows how I love gourmands because, I mean, those people that watch my channel know that it's one of my favorite categories in fragrance. So I was expecting the gourmand from this because I've been talking to Kerosene about this since he forever. I was really excited to see what it was going to be and couldn't wait to smell it and everything. So everything that I expected as far as the gourmand thing goes. It's just there. It's got everything that a gourmand lover would want in a fragrance. It's got um, the honey, the tea that's alluded to in the fragrance description. The thing that I was really cool and couldn't wait for was the waffle cone element in it. And what I was concerned about when I read the notes was maybe it would be too feminine, but it's not. Balance is perfectly unisex. It's masculine, feminine. It could be either. So I was expecting the gourmand thing, and was pleasantly surprised by the fact that it's not. It could be worn by either. So that's cool because I was afraid with the waffle cone thing and the added sweetness that it would be a little bit too feminine for me, but that's not the case. It's not. So very happy with that. What I didn't expect was that it's also sexy. It's most gourmands when you think, you don't want to, if you're walking around smelling like a cupcake or whatever, that's not a sexy smell. I love food, so I cook, and therefore a gourmand lover. But a lot of them are not, I would say, you wouldn't think of as being a sexy fragrance as well, or something that someone wants to get close to you to smell. Um, like Serge Luton Rahat Lokum, it smells awesome, but it smells like a little like candy. And so I think, it's a gourmand fragrance. I don't know what to say. And some of the vanillas. But this one, I don't know what the note is in this, that once I want to be close. When I smell this on my hand, I want to be close to my hand. It's kind of like an up close, cozy feeling, along with that tea, honey, waffle cone mix that you get with it. So it's warm and inviting. At the same time, it, it makes me hungry. So the desserty element is there, but I don't know, John, what you did to it to this is off the cuff, to make it seem more of an up close fragrance. So I could see this being excellent for day. Um, it's light enough that you could wear it year round, I think. It's pretty strong at the opening, and you get a lot of the gourmand notes right at the beginning. Um, but then once it dries down, there's this subtle softness to it, and it's like a warm embrace, kind of. So I could see it being a perfect date fragrance on either a guy or a girl. Good for daytime as well as evening. So the beauty in this is that it's versatile, where a lot of the gourmand fragrances aren't, I would say. And a lot of gourmands I find have like an odd element to them to kind of cut the sweetness. For instance, New Harlem with the whole lavender maple syrup thing, and the lavender cuts the sweetness, but I think it's a little odd. There's nothing weird about this one. There's nothing that detracts from the foodie aspect of it, while at the same time it adds an element of comfort and closeness. So I think it's perfect, perfect, John. Um, if I'm not mistaken, it's newly available, either this week or last week at my favorite store. I'm in New York. So check it. If you can grab a sample, do it, as well as the rest of his line, because to me he's brilliant. It's just subjective opinion. You guys get the samples and check yourself. But so many of them are so unexpected. That's the beauty of his line. Whips and Roses smells like a field of roses with a twist. Creature is green and earthy and unusual with that twist. that it's art. Sorry, I sound like a nut, but when I'm passionate about something, I blab. Decide for yourself, grab some samples. John, you did it again, man. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.